Howdy there, everybody. So last night we talked about loving deeply, that one of our house values is going to be that we love deeply. We also talked about being note takers and some other things, and friends become family. But what I want to address this morning is an example in Scripture of someone loving deeply. Now, first thought probably is Christ, that I'm going to say, let's look at Christ's life. And Christ is the ultimate example of loving deeply other people, even though he didn't have to. But then I thought to the one I used the other day for the friends, the four people or the four guys who brought their friend to Christ. I thought, man, they love that guy deeply. But, it's sometimes easy to love people like our friends deeply, right? It's easy to love them and sacrifice for them. Even if it's every once in a while, it's easier to do it with them than it is, say, someone that you don't have to. So today I want to jump into Matthew chapter 8. And this is when a centurion was like a leader in the army. So he was someone that was revered and looked up to and respected. He had his own house. I mean, he was wealthy in that day and age. And that means he had seen war. You didn't get there if you hadn't already fought in battles. I mean, this guy was hardened and he was just like a man's man. And he was someone that everybody would look up to, right? So in chapter 8, verse 5, it says, "Now when Jesus had entered Capernaum, a centurion came to him, pleading with him, saying, 'Lord, my servant is lying at home paralyzed, dreadfully tormented.'" Okay, so something should stick out to you. The centurion comes to him, finds Christ about his servant. So the man's got tons of servants. He's a centurion in the army. He could have sent another servant to go find Christ, but yet the centurion loved this guy deeply. He loved him deeply. He didn't have to. He was a servant in his house. But he loved him deeply and was willing to go the extra mile for this man. So the story continues, and Jesus said to him, "Well, I'll come and heal him." The centurion answered and said, "Lord, I'm not worthy that you should come under my roof, but only speak a word, and my servant will be healed. For I also am a man under authority, having soldiers under me, and I say to this one, go, and he does, and to the other, come, and he comes, and my servant do this, and he does it." When Jesus heard it, he marveled and said to those who followed, "Assuredly I say to you, I have not found such great faith, not even in Israel." This man loved his servant so deeply, he was willing to go and find Christ. And when Christ said, "Hey, I'll even come to your house," he said, "You don't even have to do that. I understand the authority you have. Just speak and he'll be healed." Why did he understand that authority? Because he had it. He had earthly authority. But yet, catch the picture. He had all this authority. He didn't have to care about the servant. But he cared so much about the servant, he sought out Christ to fix that servant's need. Do you love deeply enough to seek out people that you don't have to bring them to Christ so Christ can fill their need? We at 412, we at Harmony are going to be a place that loves deeply. Why? Because our mission statement is to change our community and our world by growing passionate followers of Christ that love God and love people. So love deeply and change the world. The teen of the day today is Jaylee. Pray for her and for her schoolwork and everything that's going on in her life, that she would just have a great day and a great week at school.